Hi, my name is John Aschenbach. I'm president of Resource Supply LLC out of Tigard, Oregon. Today we're looking at the X90OPUS GPS receiver. It's a new receiver that's been developed to basically make it very easy to submit data to OPUS. Now this data can be submitted to rapid static or to static. It just facilitates you collecting the data very, very easily. This is the X90OPUS head. I've got it mounted on a range pole. It's got a tripod. I'm using to hold the pole here, the orange color thing. A little bit about the X90OPUS itself. It's a dual frequency GPS unit. It tracks L1 frequency and the L2C frequency. It has a very high quality GPS engine in it. One actually used by one of the very major manufacturers of GPS equipment. It's totally ruggedized. This thing is rated for IP67, so it's water submersible, very, very shock resistant. The antenna that's built into it is near choke ring quality. Very well designed and very easy to operate. Now, when I say easy to operate, I mean that just incredibly easy. Literally, when you set this thing up over your point, you're going to press the on button. That turns the unit on, and it will automatically start looking for satellites. And when you look at the LED lights, you'll see that there's a blue light. We'll do a little close-up a little later on. But the LED light, the blue one, when it's flashing, if it flashes 9 times, that means you're tracking 9 satellites. So what you do with this thing, you're going to set it over your point. You decide if you're going to collect for either rapid static or static. If you're going to do the static collection, you're going to need to track satellites for 2 hours or longer. If you're going to do rapid static, you need 16 minutes or longer. And it works really well. We've gotten great positions with rapid static. Now, once this thing is blinking, all you need to do is just count the number of times that it blinks. It goes through a cycle once every approximately 5 seconds. It's real common for this thing within about 30 to 40 seconds. It'll be tracking 8, 9, 10, sometimes 11 satellites. The other LED that you're looking at is the one on the far right. When that starts blinking yellow, and it'll blink every 5 seconds, that means it's storing data. This thing is set up that it actually stores the data on a 4 gigabyte drive inside, and fundamentally it acts as if it's a thumb drive. So downloading data to your laptop or your desktop PC is incredibly easy, very straightforward. You can actually store 500 days worth of data at a 5-second interval on this thing. So it's very, very functional that way. Now I do have the face here oriented north. That's important. You want to get it oriented to the north, and that means that you'll increase your accuracy just to make sure that you don't have it off a face center, which would be about a 1 millimeter kind of a shift. But you have it north, and there's no issue there. Once you have this thing storing data, you're going to want to just write down some notes, when you started, the point ID, any other information that's important for you. Make sure you've got your pole, really accurately plumbed, and also you want to make sure that you have your instrument height accurate. Sometimes I use a fixed height pole, a 2-meter height pole, and if you consistently do that, it's going to help you keep your accuracy on your height better. In this case, we used a different pole because I wanted to keep this down a little bit just so you can see it a little bit easier and it's not higher up in the air. That's the start of this process. What we're going to do is wait 16 minutes. We're going to turn this thing off, and if you hit the off button, it automatically saves that file and turns the machine off. The other thing you can do, there's another button up here, and there's only 2 buttons on the whole machine. The other button is the record button. So if I finish this static position, I can hit the record button, stop recording, keep the unit still tracking satellites, and then I move to my next position, and I hit the record button, and it just starts recording again. But for some people, they may just want to take the easy route and literally push the on button, wait till it starts tracking satellites and storing data. They'll time that to make sure they get at least 16 minutes, and then just again hit the on-off button to turn it off. That will save the file, and they're done. The next process is to download it into Opus, and that has been facilitated with some very, very good software that's included with the X90OPUS machine that makes that submission to Opus as simple as you could ever imagine. Very, very easy. This is the X90OPUS machine. You can see the case. It's a very high quality plastic case that just keeps it protected and just organized. It's really nice. The X90OPUS fits in a cutout right here. You get 2 batteries with it. These batteries are good for 6 hours of use on a single charge. You also get this cable. This allows you to plug into the X90. You can, first of all, you can use an external battery. You've got battery clips here. You've got a plug here. With this plugged into the X90OPUS machine, you can plug into this. You can run this on an external battery for literally for days. This cable also allows you to connect to a USB port, so you can download your data just as if it was a thumb drive. And then you also have a 9-pin DB9 cable connector. This allows you to actually do some settings in the machine. You can tell it that you want to set a mask angle and some things like that, and this is how you communicate with the X90OPUS machine. You've got the included software. This software has the download tool that automates the process of submitting to Opus. You've got a charger that is a dual slot charger. It'll charge 2 batteries at once or just 1 battery, and it comes with the X90OPUS instruction manual. The manual comes here as a paper copy. You also get a digital copy on the CD. So nice case. It is really well designed and really sturdy. Keeps your machine, where you get years and years of use out of it.